Hi everyone, this video is on exercise 14a question 5, and in this video I'm going to do parts A and B. So f of x is equal to 3 to the power of x, and we want to sketch the graph of in part A y is equal to f of x. So to sketch y is equal to f of x, this is a simple exponential function, and the general diagram, in general, the exponential curves are in this form. Now, in this case, we can always start by setting x equal to 0, and that obviously gives us 1. So that means the y-intercept is simply equal to 1. Let's say here is 1, and this is the y-intercept. And then, as we said, so as x increases, then we'll have an exponential increase. So it's going to look like this, and then as the value of x approaches, it gets basically negative. The more negative it gets, then the closer we get to the value of 0, but it never touches the x-axis. So this is part A. Now in part B we have y is equal to just one thing to mention before we move on to part B, because we need to write down the coordinates of the point where each graph crosses the y-axis, and also giving the equations of any asymptotes. So for part A, simply the y-intercept is at the point 0, 1, and that's the only intersection of the basically axis, so because it doesn't cross the x-axis. And then in terms of the asymptotes, so we have an asymptote at y is equal to 0, because this is actually an asymptote because the curve never reaches the line y is equal to 0. Right, so for the next part, which is part B, we have y is equal to 2 f of x, which means that y is equal to 2 times 3 to the power of x. Now in this case, if the value of x is equal to 0, then we'll have 2 times 3 to the power of 0, which is 1, and is equal to 2. So in this case, the y-intercept is actually equal to 2. So this will be our y-intercept. And then the rest is basically going to be the same. So when we sketch, the general form is obviously going to look like this, because this is an exponential curve. So this is basically how it looks like. So again, the asymptote is actually y is equal to 0 in this case as well. So because it's just going to tend to 0 as it increases. So the asymptote is again at y is equal to 0, and the y-intercept is at the point 0.02. So this is the y-intercept, and it doesn't have x-intercept obviously, and this is the asymptote.